We're huge believers here. We love Justin Bieber. He's an old friend of ours. So apparently he just survived Hollywood barely. So we're going to see what happens here.
Probably the last person on earth you feel bad for. The blonde-haired, blue-eyed tween made a few YouTube videos singing in 2007, got swooped up by the major record labels, and they forced his generic pop songs onto us. Then every young girl in the world became obsessed with him, making him millions of dollars and keeping his songs in rotation on the radio. He was an easy person to hate, or just completely disregard. However, in the early 2010s, he started to change.
To be honest with you, I never hated Justin Bieber. And I hated everybody. But I never hated Justin Bieber. And I don't know why. I did not dislike him. Everyone else hated him on the internet. I did not dislike him. I did not care. I didn't care. Maybe it's because he was cute. I don't know. I did not hate him. I hated everybody. I was a jealous person. I hated everyone. I was like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Didn't hate him. Don't know why. I don't know why. Are you really saying huh to me saying that Justin Bieber's cute? He's my age. What are you trying to pull here? He was my age.
Was lashing out.
I'm literally his age.
Public, assaulting people, and starting to confirm people's suspicions of him being a snobby rich brat. And although this video is not going to be me trying to convince you that
Dude, I thought that this was fucking Patrick CC. That's what Justin Bieber looks like nowadays?
Justin Bieber is an unproblematic saint, there is another perspective to consider that might make his antics a little understandable. For example, the many times he was blatantly assaulted or harassed in public.
Can I say this? Lean into me again. You smell amazing. How old are you?
Thank you.
It isn't very difficult to see how uncomfortable Justin is. James Corden is leaning in as close as he possibly can with his hand resting on Justin's back.
Thank you so much. Look at him. Look at what a beautiful face. All right.
Rubbing Justin's face was just disrespectful, but he couldn't resist touching the boy. Bieber awkwardly tries to go along with the joke, but James makes it even worse.
Voted to just do it. Don't mess around. Don't tease me, Bieber.
People couldn't keep their hands off Justin, including Katy Perry, who had to get herself a handful as she mouths to the camera, "Sorry, Selena." At the end of this interaction, Justin says, "We can do that forever if you want," which made some people think that he was okay with this behavior. Even David Letterman put his hands on Justin. During the 2012 interview, David insisted on denouncing Justin's tattoos.
Is that a new tattoo?
This is a new tattoo.
Oh, God, how many do you have?
What the fuck?
I have a couple, just a couple.
Well, tell me that's the last one.
It might be.
No, it is. You don't, I mean, honestly.
David decided to treat Justin like his son's troubled friend looking for guidance, even though it was never asked for. Funny thing is, Justin ended up doing exactly what David told him not to do. But Letterman took it too far when he put his hands on Justin.
You know, I got believe.
Get that off of there.
Hey.
Although this one wasn't explicit in nature, it was still totally uncalled for. David would later apologize for his behavior, but it's odd to see how many people were so willing to put their hands on the boy. Luckily, he was able to prevent Leah Remini from getting her hands on him during this interview on The Talk.
Yeah, that one wasn't as bad, I'll be real. I don't think it's kind of like a joke. It's still, whatever. That one wasn't as bad. The other ones were really fucking weird. The Katy Perry one was way too far.
I will squeeze your face. No.
Justin had to shout no 5 times before she would stop, but that's not all. Earlier in this segment, she was forcing him to answer a really strange would you rather question.
Would you rather have to be naked on stage during one full song, or drink a cup of blended worms?
Oh, that's so weird. It's just not even funny. Like, that is not even funny. Even the George Not Found stands aren't laughing. That was not a good one at all.
Answer Justin Bieber.
For no reason at all, Leah insisted on pushing this very sexual question while there are little girls and boys directly behind her in the audience. Justin realized he was trapped because no matter what he tried to say, she was trying to force the answer she wanted out of him, but he stood his ground and chose to not give in to her manipulation. This wasn't the first time Justin stood his ground when a host got sexual with him. While doing a radio show called Mojo in the Morning, the host, Shannon Murphy, brought the conversation in a strange direction.
Has your mom given you the sex talk yet? I mean, like, I really, like...
Bro, no way he's that young and you're asking him that. No way! I hope this is not the same show. No way! He was 14. Oh my God. I do believe that the internet slash this shit was just different back then. And I mean, there really was, I feel, not as much of a repercussion for doing things like this compared to today, where it's like, it'll go viral in 5 minutes and Dexterity will be tweeting it in 10. When back then, a lot of this stuff just went under the radar because there wasn't an outlet to let people know that this shit was going on.
I really don't want to have that conversation with my mother.
Yeah.
Like I've kind of had it with my father.
You want to hear? Oh, really? See, my
little
parents never gave me the sex talk.
Okay.
So why don't you give me the sex talk?
Yo, what the hell? That's like borderline. That's crossing the fucking line. That's way crossing the line.
I feel uncomfortable right now.
Oh.
Why do you want to know the sex talk from a 15-year-old boy? That's pretty weird.
He
Yeah,
very
it's
clearly
fucking
stated
weird.
that
Who
he
the
was
hell?
uncomfortable when the host brought up sex, but the circumstances that built up to this are a bit confusing because earlier in the conversation, this happened.
Justin, what are you going to be doing after the show tonight?
I thought I was picking you up.
Now, when I was 15 years old, I probably would have said some dumb stuff like that to an older girl, but apparently Justin couldn't keep his hands to himself.
That little kid is like a walking set of hormones. He is.
Wow, got a little too touchy-feely with you?
He wasn't just like patting my butt, he was grabbing my butt and he kept saying, is it inappropriate? Is this inappropriate?
Oh my God,
And he would
how old
grab
is
it
it?
harder and go, is it inappropriate now? Is it inappropriate now? Hi. Oh my gosh, he's kissing me. Here, come sit here. Come sit with me right here. Dude, Justin Bieber just like comes up and you just started making out with me, you know that?
Is that not appropriate?
Justin was obviously flirting with Shannon in a juvenile way. Then she said live on air how Justin was touching and kissing her. We can imagine there were definitely some instances where Justin felt like he could probably touch whoever and whatever he wanted, since, well, it was often done to him. But regardless, the 26-year-old shouldn't have brought up the sex conversation on the air. Even men were infatuated with young Bieber. L.A. Reid, music executive who signed Justin to his first major record deal, said, "This kid was beautiful, like a woman can be beautiful, and men rarely are, and he turned it on as soon as he stepped into the room." He recalls how Bieber had grown his hair down almost covering his eyes, and says he could see immediately that Justin's hair would be every bit as important as his songs, his voice, his face, or his presence. Justin
Check that guy's computer.
was
I don't know.
simply beautiful. He gushes. His superpower was his face. The context of this article makes it seem like L.A. Reid was attracted to the young Bieber. But we
Yeah.
don't really know that for sure. He was definitely
weird.
right about his star power, but how he came to that conclusion just seems a little odd. However, the most deplorable assault was by Jenny McCarthy at the 40th Annual American Music Awards.
I feel violated right now.
A shocked Justin Bieber couldn't say anything but the truth. "I feel violated right now." By this point, this was all too common for him. The craziest part is that Jenny straight up admitted to her crimes.
I took the opportunity in the window, considering I'll never get to do it again, and kind of molested him. It'd be like cougar rape.
Jenny
Is she still relevant? That is insane. What year is this? This has got to be like 10 years ago. Her career's dead. 2012? Yeah. It really just is like this shit would not fly today. I really just don't think it would.
clearly enjoys the predatory behavior, as she
What the hell?
described it as molestation and R-word. She thinks it's cute and quirky and even bragged about it on Twitter after. Now, if this all happened while the cameras were on, could you imagine what happened while the cameras were off? Just like many child stars, Justin turned to drugs. Every teenager experiments, but he was trying to cope and escape, which led to behavior that left a permanent stain on his reputation. For all the people that hated Justin, he was about to give them a stronger reason. And for all the people with unrealistic expectations, they were about to be crushed. His first controversy began in 2013 when TMZ leaked photos of him holding what appeared to be a blunt. Although Justin faced no charges for the incident, this was our first clue that Bieber was beginning to shed his wholesome image. Things took a turn for the worse later that same year. While on the European leg of his Believe tour, Justin stopped in England just in time for his 19th birthday. Later that day, Bieber tweeted, "Big night ahead," anticipating his birthday celebration.
Damn, 50K likes.
His entourage had planned a $8,000 birthday bash, booking tables at the Cirque des Soirs Club in Soho. Unfortunately, the celebration didn't meet expectations after members of Justin's entourage were denied entry into the club because a few of the members of Bieber's party were under the suitable age of 18. Justin tweeted, "Worst birthday," complimented with a message to his Instagram account, voicing his side of the story. I love how the club wanted to give the press another reason why we didn't stay at their weak-ass club, so they wouldn't look bad for me walking in and right back out. People thought Justin felt entitled to come into another country and break the rules because he is a star. From there, he allegedly showed up 2 hours late for his debut show at the O2 Arena after throwing a massive tantrum. Several backstage sources claim Bieber was in a bad mood after waking up late because of a night out and proceeded to lock himself in his dressing room to play computer games.
Sick. I mean, like, you're gonna, this was bound to happen. It was bound to happen. You literally, I mean, dude, Justin Bieber, I feel like people who aren't in their, like, late 20s or, like, older will never realize just how that guy was literally God. I mean, he was straight up God in 2008. He was just God. Every girl talked about him. Everyone was obsessed. Nick was obsessed with him back in the day. Like, Nick, you do the react for me, all right?
Justin Based.
Justin Bieber.
Oh my God. All right, you want my reaction, Justin Bieber?
Yeah.
Dude, he was so hot. Like, back when I was younger, and he was younger, I used to watch his videos, and I would just watch him. And
yeah, when he was young, I was young. You smell me?
Yeah, exactly. No, it's all about that. Dude, which cat is this?
Oh, it's Chompy.
Dude, this cat's massive.
What the hell? He just lost like a pound.
Oh my God. No, it's a big juicy cat.
All right, well that's weird, Nick.
No, it's a good thing. Oh, this is your dual setup here?
Hey, do you like my setup?
That is the cutest keyboard I've ever seen.
Thanks, Nick.
Yeah, how's it going, man?
Chilling, 40K viewers, just...
Dude, you're fucking killing it, man.
I know.
You're actually killing it, dude.
Thanks, dude. Thanks. It's crazy. I realize I'm just having fun, and the chat loves it.
Oh, dude, what's the secret, dude? It's just.
Nick, I think honestly, I don't want to tell you how to do your job, but if you go live later, I think you get more viewers.
Oh my God, really? Oh shit, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the plan, dude.
And also, you have to be anti-gambling.
Oh.
It works. It works, though. Hey, it works. These are the viewers that are like very anti-gambling, so they're here. So what's going on, guys?
Sticking together,
All right, you want to watch this Justin Bieber thing with me?
Sure.
Crowd reportedly began booing.
All right, so basically Justin Bieber is getting attacked nonstop, and now he's doing drugs.
Wait, at about...
No, this is like 10 years ago.
Okay.
9:30 p.m., almost an hour before Justin ultimately hit the stage. If the We couldn't get...
But you remember how big he was back in the day?
He was that guy.
He was that guy.
Yeah, no, he was...
Like, who was bigger than him at the time?
Bieber, maybe One Direction, but that was
a
different time.
Chat, who was bigger, One Direction or Justin Bieber?
I know One Direction was huge in Europe. I don't know how big Justin Bieber was.
I feel like Justin was big everywhere.
He was.
Yeah, he was so big. Like, he just...
Someone said Rhyme was bigger. Dude, unbelievable. Back in 2013?
Was Rhyme even alive?
No.
Get any worse, Justin lashed out at a photographer outside his London hotel after the man called him a f***ing little moron.
What'd you say? You heard what I said, man. What'd you say? You heard what I said, mate. Lose your f***ing belt. Lose your f***ing belt. Lose your f***ing belt. I'm back, you prick. I'm back, you prick. Back. Right? That's all I'm f***ing little What are you doing?
I just love the irony.
I don't know.
Am I the only one that hates that guy for, like, first off, he's filming him.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
So instantly when you're filming the other guy, you're already putting him above you.
No.
It's just like whenever they comment on LSF, They're instantly putting us above them. We're not talking about you. You're talking
how
about
do you
us.
always bring it back to LSF?
They live in my head rent free.
Of this situation, the photographer tries to get a rise out of Justin, then Justin responds with threats, then the photographer gets really mad at Justin for getting mad at him, and the guy also taking a video of the situation gets upset when someone starts filming him. It's ridiculous. He responded on Twitter by saying he had a rough morning and that he let his emotions get the best of him, but this incident started his lifelong beef with the paparazzi. In June of 2013, Justin and his entourage were involved in an altercation with a photographer outside the Hit Factory studio in Miami. The entire exchange was caught on tape.
Okay, but to be fair, I'd be so fucking annoyed.
Yeah.
If you had the paparazzi in your face all day.
How old is he during this?
How old is he, Chad? 15, 16? Like, Nick, imagine, this is what it's like. Imagine, you do your 4 hours, you're done. Imagine you had to do like 7 or like 9.
That's unbelievable.
Or yeah, like it's not happening.
No.
And then they're just in your face the whole day.
Later that same day, Justin was skateboarding outside the Hit Factory when another photographer began snapping photos of him. Bieber's bodyguards allegedly rushed the photographer, and one started choking him. The photographer claimed that he grabbed his camera and removed the memory cards. It seemed like every few months there was another controversy, just slowly chipping away at his reputation. Like when he peed in a cleaning bucket while
this was
partying.
a classic. You remember this? No. Oh, this is the classic that I knew. It's when Justin did this shit.
When he peed in a cleaning bucket while partying. Justin and his friends left a nightclub through the restaurant's back entrance before stopping to relieve himself in the kitchen, more specifically in the bucket that is filled with water to clean the floors. This is just another inconsiderate drunk.
Okay, what's the big deal? Come on, Jet. That's some dick shit.
Dude. Did you ever see the video of the girl that was at the club that peed? Like, like those like people who carry drinks like out like this,
Yeah.
And, like those empty bottles. So a lady took one down, took it out, peed in it, right? And like peed all over the floor. And then she put it back on the tray. And then a guy who was filming took it off the tray and then dumped it on her. It was crazy.
Where are you finding these videos?
Oh, that's at church.
I saw a video yesterday of, because I was like, oh, I want to go to 6th Street. Someone sent me a video of
girl rolling in poop.
Girl rolling in the poop, and then she ate it.
No, she didn't.
Yeah, she did. She put it in her mouth.
No,
like that.
No, she didn't.
Yeah, she's good. That was gross.
Someone tagged me in that like literally earlier today.
Yeah, Chad, did you guys see that? She went.
Bro, that's disgusting.
Yeah, it was really bad.
That is absolutely disgusting.
You pee in your pool? That's a joke. I don't actually pee in the pool. It's always been a joke. I don't. Also, if I do pee in my pool, no one uses it anyway.
Take this prime.
Keep it real.
My pool sucks.
Corey was just in there.
Like today?
Like right when I came. He was literally in there, bro. No. Corey! He was just in the pool. Oh, no. Oh, Lord have mercy. God.
No, it's fine.
It's good?
Why are you doing that? No, it's fine. You can go in the pool. What's the problem? No, it's
It's
fine.
good, it's good, it's good.
I promise you it's fine.
Did you pee in it?
No. No, I didn't pee in it. Yes.
Chlorine gets it, right?
Yeah, it's actually just a joke. I don't pee in the pool.
Teenager doing what a million others have done
your
before.
laugh is
Justin
incredible.
should know better. Then while passing through China during the Asia leg of his Believe tour, a picture was posted of him being carried up the stairs, which caused people on the internet to label him as a diva. His controversies were definitely minor in the beginning. He was being heavily criticized, attacked in blogs and by TMZ for the situations that were pretty small, but the controversies just never stopped. The coverage got more detailed, and the reactions just got worse, including the time he caused an entire revolution in Colombia. In November 2013, Justin was undergoing the Latin American section of his Believe tour. While in Bogota, Colombia, Justin snuck out of his hotel to do graffiti in an area where graffiti is banned. He painted a marijuana leaf and the Canadian flag.
Okay, so he's just cringe.
He says graffiti is banned, but I see a wall of graffiti already, so.
Yeah, I mean, that's just him being cringe. Think about how bad everyone thinks this is compared to what we have today.
Oh, yeah.
Like, think of the influencers that are around us that... And then this is like what we labeled back then as like, this is the bad guy.
Isn't this like what a normal 19-year-old kid does anyways?
Yes, especially with hundreds of millions of dollars and can basically do and get with whoever he wants, yeah.
Flag while the police provided him with security. We aren't sure why the police
Dude, remove the grandpa filter. You look 35 and Nick looks...
You have a filter on?
No.
Okay, you don't look bad, but I'm having like an allergy attack on the way over here, so I got like triple bags. So I don't know what that guy. He's close, but
what filter? What are you guys on about? It's just Nick.
Maybe I'm so old looking that it makes you look a little bit older.
Does Nick look that old? Nick looks well over. I swear to God, I don't have a filter.
You look fine. I'm not sure what the deal is.
Chad, what?
Super old?
Yeah, I got it.
Better.
Decided to protect him, and the locals were outraged because 2 years prior, a police officer shot and killed an unarmed 16-year-old kid while he was spraying graffiti in an area similar to the one where Justin did his. Rebellion against law enforcement broke out because if Justin Bieber can spray graffiti, so can they. And if the police protected Justin, they should defend graffiti artists instead of harassing and incarcerating them. 300 artists came together and occupied the area where Justin sprayed his graffiti, and over 24 hours painted more than 700 pieces of graffiti. Justin Bieber was the cause for all of this to happen. The poor dude had no idea what he sparked, said one of the young graffiti artists. The rebellious graffiti trend spread like wildfire to other major cities across Colombia, with hundreds of other artists joining the movement. He also had a spitting problem, with multiple reports over the years of him spitting on people during violent outbursts, including his own fans, who were visiting him outside of his hotel in Toronto where he spat down on them, breaking out into laughter with his buddies. Then he took a photo of his view, which was posted on Instagram sporting a caption about how he has the best fans in the world. In 2014, he spat in his neighbor's face after a heated argument, which started by Justin driving his Ferrari at over 100 miles per hour down the road. When his neighbor confronted him at the front doorstep, Justin told him to get the F out of here, before spitting in Jeff's face and saying, "I'm gonna effing kill you." A year later, he had another altercation with the same neighbor, which resulted in Justin throwing 24 eggs at his neighbor's house.
Hey, fuck you, asshole!
Oh, he's just like a... This is just...
To be fair, he sounds like a shit kid.
Absolutely he's a shit kid.
So, at this time, does he not have any parents? Or, like, is he in control of his own life?
Nick, he controls the world.
Oh, my God.
You remember how big he was?
I know. But, like,
he controlled the world. He could do whatever he wanted.
Didn't Michael Jackson have an abusive dad up until his dad died? Like, controlling him? Didn't that happen?
Nick looks so sexy, he's our Lord and Savior. We will rise NMP7.
I don't know, dude. I feel like a lot of people would make mistakes like Justin did.
Oh, yeah.
Like under that sort of circumstances.
You don't have parents. You're worth hundreds of millions. You can do whatever you want. You have 24 eggs. Like, yeah, you're gonna do stupid shit.
He just seems like he's mad though.
Oh yeah, probably. You know what he's mad about, Nick?
What?
It's like, you remember when in high school when you had, you were JV,
hockey MVP.
Hockey MVP.
Yeah.
What more can you ask for? What more can you have? It's like after that achievement, what else is there?
Well, I didn't talk to any girls in high school, so there's that. That didn't help me get any girls.
Never mind.
Yeah, come right over
You
here,
didn't have a Ferrari?
Call the cops.
Months later, Justin pleaded no contest to one count of misdemeanor vandalism for the incident. In exchange for the plea, he was ordered to pay $80,000 in restitution and to stay away from his former neighbor and the neighbor's family for 2 years. By this point, Justin kind of proved he was a privileged boy with an attitude problem, but this last controversy would send him spiraling down. In June of 2014, a video emerged of the 15-year-old Justin telling racist jokes about black people, using the N-word multiple times. As the video went viral, Justin issued an apology, stating, "I thought it was okay to repeat hurtful words and jokes, but I didn't realize at the time that it wasn't funny and that, in fact, my actions were continuing the ignorance." Some people gave him the benefit of the doubt, that he was young and dumb, but then a second video showing a 15-year-old Justin circulated. Similar to the first, he sang his own song, "One Less Lonely Girl," replacing the lyrics with "One Less Lonely," and using the hard R, stating that if he were to kill one, he would be part of the KKK. He apologized again a day later and was released, stating, "Facing my mistakes from years ago has been one of the hardest things I've ever dealt with, but I feel I need to take responsibility for those mistakes and not let them linger. At the end of the day, I just need to step up and own what I did. Once again, I'm sorry for all of those I let down and offended." I don't think I really need to explain why people were absolutely outraged.
How old is he?
So he was
with this.
15 when
For
he
a lot
did
of
that?
people, once they saw these videos,
No,
their
he's
mind was
20.
made up about Justin
No, he's
Bieber,
15.
and they're never going to change their mind. And I can't blame
year
them
was
for
he
that.
born?
Justin
Laura's
dragged his
doing that
reputation
thing
to an
you like
all-time
again.
low.
You know.
Wait,
I think he's
where
my
she
age.
exists.
Let me see. Justice Beaver. No, I'm just kidding.
No, 94. He's 1 year. He's one
Born
year.
94.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, dude. People were saying stuff back then at 15 that were. It was real, dude.
Or 20.
Or 20, yeah, 22. You know,
even yesterday.
Yeah, like it people. It's so funny how people are like surprised at this sort of stuff. Like,
dude, I really wish I could just have recorded what a Call of Duty lobby was like in 2010.
Dude, don't even think about Call of Duty, dude. My gym, my middle school locker room after gym class.
Yeah,
you would have swore my first name was the N-word back then, dude. Let me tell you.
Same here.
Yeah, it was something else, dude. I got suspension slips all the time.
Yeah,
for punching people. But I figured out actually a better insult if someone called me the N-word. I'm telling you, I figured out too late.
What is it?
You know what it is? Yes.
I make more money than you?
Yes. You can say what you want to say, but you call someone poor, and they'll never forget it. Because every day they wake up and they remember what I said because it's mostly true.
No, it's fair.
He was stamped as just another child star gone mad. After a drunk driving incident in Miami, he was never the same. Justin was seen at SET nightclub in Miami Beach, Florida. He left the venue driving a yellow Lamborghini before police spotted him in a residential neighborhood.
Nice.
Bieber's entourage allegedly blocked the street so he could drag race singer Khalil, who was driving a red Ferrari. Authorities initially conducted a traffic stop for drag racing, but arrested Justin once they realized he was intoxicated. He was arrested on suspicion of driving under the influence, driving with an over 6-month expired license, and resisting arrest without violence. His mugshot depicting him smiling was concerning to fans. Police claim Bieber told authorities he consumed alcohol, smoked marijuana, and took prescription drugs. He and Khalil were locked up in a jail cell for 10 hours. Justin was later released from these charges on a $2,500 bond. A toxicology report revealed that Bieber had THC and Xanax in his system at the time of his arrest. Following Bieber's arrest on the DUI charge, more than 270...
But you know what this is, Nick? It's just like the Nickelodeon kids, where they just... they were there, and then they fell off. It's like the Minecrafters.
I don't think the Minecrafters were taking Xanax and racing Ferraris, were they?
Oh, I don't know.
Well,
I don't think they're 19.
Oh, true.
People petitioned the White House seeking to have him deported from the United States. Although the number of signatures received was sufficient to require a response
Dude, this was the original LSF.
Yes.
Petitions to get, and none of these worked ever. Petitions on change.org. You know what's cringe, Nick?
Huh.
I think I signed this.
Oh, dude.
Because I think I signed this because I was just a piece of shit. I hated everybody, and I was like 20 years old.
Fuck Justin Bieber.
And I hated everything, so I signed it. It's insane.
A lot of people probably signed that shit. So
this was the original petition to, and then it was on top of Reddit, or Daily Reminder, or.
Did you see the Reddit strike that they did?
Oh yeah, it failed.
What a waste of time.
We knew it was gonna fail.
You see the mods? They were like, "Man, we came back because we got threatened by Reddit to, They're like, we need to be here so we can protect this sub." I'm like,
you know what happened though, Nick? Want to know what I fucking appreciated and saw?
What?
Stream Central, the Reddit, just stayed. They said, you know what? We don't give a fuck, and we're here for the people and the content.
It's still there?
They didn't move Stream Central.
That's true. That's that good
We
shit.
support Stream Central instead of live stream fails. That shit.
Stream Central's way better.
Yeah, way better.
Published White House guidelines, the Obama administration didn't take the petition seriously.
Well,
but it
Obama's
turns out
here.
behind the scenes, Justin had a much worse drug problem than people realized.
It was a time where I was sipping lean, I was popping pills, I was doing Molly.
Nick, dude, look at his hairline. Wait, that's bad, right? That doesn't look good.
Why was he doing all this stuff?
Because Nick, he won. He beat the game at 20. It's over.
Yeah, but like, why do bad things?
Because there's nothing else to do. You got to get crazy. Because you're worth $200 million. You're 20 years old. You can think about him, right? Oh, he fucking women. That's so boring because he knows he can fuck everybody. He already won.
But no one wants to do that. Isn't it about finding like one individual partner and building a relationship with them, and experiencing life together with someone? Isn't that what it's all about?
What?
No.
Wait, why didn't he just open Magic the Gathering cards and try to find the
Post Malone?
Yeah, why isn't he just trying to find the ring right now on stream? Like, what is he doing?
Shrooms, everything, and it was just an escape for me. I was just young.
Justin's drug abuse got so bad, he was even caught in the most dangerous areas of Los Angeles buying drugs.
Good, homie. MS gang. Nice seeing you, bro. Have a good one.
What? He was by himself and
buying drugs from gangs.
From gangs by himself.
This just tells me that life is hard, man.
Him and Selena? Oh my God.
Who's Selena
Gomez? Please tell me you don't.
I know who that is.
Okay, thank God.
I just saw Bieber. I just seen Bieber.
Bro, this guy. I'd be going nuts.
Went to Bieber. That's crazy.
His addiction got so
Yo,
bad.
that's him and Selena. What the fuck? That's him and Selena Gomez just walking.
To put his own life at risk. Justin says his substance use was normal in the beginning, but gradually became a problem to escape from the pressure of being this pop star. And although many people look at that as suffering from success, the level of expectation he needs to meet is unattainable. Surely a lot of his controversies were deplorable, but the ones that were minor were treated just as bad. That likely led to him giving up on his health, his body, and lashing out since they were going to criticize him anyways. He couldn't go out on a bad note though. So he made one last push after teaming up with Skrillex to produce a number of different sounds. Where Are You Now? Then What Do You Mean? Which was his first #1 hit single. Sorry, which kind of doubled as his apology to the world for his behavior. Love Yourself. And plenty.
These were all good.
These songs owned.
These songs were all good. Like, compared to a lot of the shit, these were all fucking good.
Yeah, they were good.
They were I mean, look at that. 2 billion views. These are good.
I didn't know he went through all this stuff, by the way.
Oh, yeah. No, he was bad. These were good songs.
Of other radio hits to help him release his most successful album of all time, Purpose. It's hard for his opposition to feel bad for him when in the end, all of his antics will just help him sell more records. No matter what he does, it will be seen as the wrong step. It's quite literally as the child star curse, because nothing you do will ever compare to how you were introduced to the world as a perfect, innocent child. And with that, he finally stepped out of the spotlight, and when he returned, you could see how bad things really got. First of all, his music got worse. Yummy was terrible. But more importantly, in the press runs that led up to this, you can see Justin physically suffering. His anxiety was so bad to the point where he was constantly fidgeting, slumping over, not looking at people.
What that does to a person's brain at such a young age or any age, when you're surrounded by that kind of noise and excitement for so long.
Oh God.
I mean, did you realize that was, I mean, looking back on it, what it was doing to you?
Perhaps the most profound moment was during his Zane Lowe interview when he asked Justin about Billie Eilish, since Billie in 2020 was the 18-year-old pop star who was thrown into the industry very similar to Bieber. Justin felt like he wanted to protect her.
Yeah, so, yeah. I just want to protect her, you know? I don't want her to lose it. I don't want her to, you know, go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody. So, yeah, if she ever needs me.
Imagine a millionaire complaining.
Dude.
See, we're only millionaires, Nick. This guy, he's worth like $100 million. Imagine him complaining.
You know what's crazy? I bet you this little bitch couldn't take an LSF hate thread.
Yeah, guarantee you.
Holy shit,
No
dude.
way he could fucking take...
Be crying all over the place.
Good luck, Justin, you fucking pussy.
Fucking pussy.
Trending on Twitter like we do. Yeah, fucking right.
Imagine we choose drugs because of an LSF hate thread. Psh.
Try to see 1,000 comments of your loyal fans in an hour talking shit about you.
Yeah, because of a 30-second clip.
Good fucking luck. Not happening.
I'm just a call away.
Just the mere thought of Billie enduring what Justin had to endure brought him to tears, and recalling those dark moments in his life made fans realize that this was not fake. This young man was likely abused by this industry. Justin's antics have slowed down considerably.
You know he's married, yeah.
He's 29, has a child and
That's
a
his wife.
What's her name?
Celine? Chad, what's his name? Haley.
Life he's fully
Haley
focused
Bieber?
on. Does he still have an entitled pop star attitude at times? Absolutely. Does he still have beef with the paparazzi? You bet. Some of you will never see Bieber as anything but a privileged boy who didn't...
Okay, let's just ask the question. Do you think he'll join OTK if we ask?
I don't know. Maybe.
Troubled past, you know, done a lot. Do you think he would join OTK?
I think we should ask him.
Chad, I think we should ask.
Shit.
I think he fits the mold. Yeah, I think we should ask. You know, has a daughter, late 20s, fell off.
You know what's crazy? Isn't he? He's still in like the prime age to make music, right?
Yeah, but it's just, dude, he's done. He's peaked so hard. He knows he'll never hit that. So he'll just like.
Wait, do you really think he could never hit that?
No.
Really?
Dude, you remember Justin 10...
Yeah, but like...
That was not even fathomable.
Look at 6ix9ine. He went to jail and he came back great.
Yeah, I'm still looking. Yeah. Compared...
Remember he came back?
Yeah, I remember he came back. But, dude, he had... Justin, I mean, like, he had the COVID numbers, right? Like, he was peaking, and now it's down. It's just... He's never going to hit those views. It's just not going to...
But, like, wasn't he really talented?
Yeah, he's talented.
He should be able to come back.
I mean, he could, but, like, you know, he's got a family. Like, he'll never make the same songs. How can he make a song about, like, love and stuff when he's already married?
Dude, come on, man.
And have to put in much hard work to see the heights of the music industry. But even the benefits of his success, being universally loved, being praised, and constantly receiving
you can ride that if he's an OTK.
There's no way he still has that thing.
Validation are also bad.
Yeah, he's got a
Variety
2022.
magazine dubbed him a once-in-a-generation superstar who charted a swift...
He was the one... You know, actually, who was also similar to him, kind of?
What?
Taylor Swift. And she's actually still fucking killing it.
I was just about to say something about Taylor Swift. I would much rather have Justin Bieber than Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is fucking garbage.